So the ingredients displayed on the screen is for a traditional Bhutanese dish called Jasha Maroo, and it consists of a chicken stew and rice. So this chicken stew, the flavor of it is more on the hot side because Bhutanese revolves around chili. Like their national dish is called emadashi, and it consists of all different kinds of chilies like red and green with cheese. So as you can tell, we're starting off with the chicken stew, and one of the main ingredients are leeks. You're going to need 1.5 leeks. And when you cut it, you want to make sure you cut like that stem off as it was shown on the video. And you want to cut the center, and you want to clean like each layer of the leeks. Now I'm just cutting out some red onions. And let me just tell you, red onions are like the worst to cut. It makes me cry every time. One of the also main ingredients are diced tomatoes. This tomato is going to bring in some flavor into that stew and some thickness. So the white onions that I'm cutting here, this is for the rice. The red onions are for the stew. So the rice, in this video, I'm making basmati rice, which consists of a fresh thyme for that scent and a nice little touch of flavor when you eat it. But usually this sort of dish, Jasha Maroo, you serve it with red or brown rice. Just a disclaimer, this dish is really spicy. It depends on the amount of red chilies you put, but even though you put more than you wanted, you could clear out the seeds inside and wash that out if you don't want it to be too spicy. If when you purchase chicken broth, if you don't have enough of the broth, you can also add a bit of water, which is something that I did when I was making this dish. So in a normal case, you would add water into the rice before you throw it into the rice cooker. But in this dish, the stew that you made that has really blended in with the flavors that have come out from the vegetables, you're going to take that stew and you're going to put it into the rice to cook. You could put more of the stew and then add a little bit of water into the rice after, or you could just add the stew water that you've created into the rice.